We have Clement from France, 290 kilos. Has been competing for 9 years. At only 25 years old, he was in the junior circuit for a long time and has shown some great longevity in the sport. Wow.
Fairly easy.
That's very, very comfortable. And 2-1, a good lift. Does
Nice. Could be 50-50. Jury's still looking at it.
We now have fresh new face to powerlifting, Regin Stegarkis from Denmark, reigning junior world champion in the 105s, looking to fight with the older lifters here in the opens. Still a junior, 23 years old.
He's been looking so strong in prep.
Yeah, and it shows there with that 295. 317.5. Oh, and it's a no lift for depth. We have a look at that again in the replay. Now have Emil Norling, 315 kilos, a goat of the class. He is a favorite to win on nominations, neck and neck with Regin Stegarkis, who is yet to have a squat on the board.
It's going to be a dogfight until the end. As you said, such a goat, Emil Norling. Great squatter, amazing puller.
Yeah, and as in character, smiles on the way up. You'll get used to seeing that as the competition goes on. An extreme second lifter, Regin Stegarkis from Denmark, still choosing to go up 12.5 kilos to 307.5 kilos. He's trying to face off with the GOAT Emil Norling, current junior world champion, a star on the scene, but
Yeah.
can he find depth today?
I think it was the right move. Nowhere else to go if he wants to fight. That looks deeper.
And it is 3 white lights, a good lift. He is on the board and I'm sure can breathe a sigh.
From Regin Stegarkis.
We now have Coco Clement from France, 315 kilos. 25 kilo jump from his opener, a very sizable jump, but justified. His opener was extremely easy.
Yeah, this is what he usually does in training, but he really want to pay attention to that depth. He received a red card from the left-hand side referee, making convincing Coco. From that side, it looks good.
Gets the rack command, and 2-1, a good lift. It's very hard for the center referee to see depth, especially in the style that Coco scored. We head through to the third and final round of squats. Emil Norling from Sweden seems on good form today. Jumps 15 kilos to 330. Pacing himself to build a big total. Not looking to do anything extravagant on his second, but extravagant enough to move him into squat gold.
Yeah. It's good to see him healthy. We've seen him struggle in the past with his hamstrings, his adductors, but today he's looking good.
There's that smile.
For a second.
Yeah. Like I said, good to see him healthy, and he seems like he's enjoying the day as well, but the job is not done. Now, after a sticky start to squats, Regin Stegarkis of Denmark missed his opener on depth, went up anyway, stayed cool, calm, and collected. Now jumping 12.5 kilos to 320. This will be a 2.5 kilo personal best in competition for the athletes.
Yeah, I think that was the scheduled third.
Yeah, and he's going to need it if he wants to stay up with Emil Norling. This puts him 5 kilos behind in prognosis. Oh, and it is perfect. What a fantastic way to end squats if he keeps depth, and he does. 3 white lights, a good lift. Kilo jump for Coco Clement of France, and this moves him into squat silver, knocking Ben Pape down to bronze. Does not secure the silver or a medal, but he is looking for the extra kilos on his total, and he is looking so incredibly strong today.
Yeah, who would have guessed? Opening with 290, he might be ending up with 330, but he needs to get the job done.
Yeah, 40 kilo spread is incredibly impressive. And there it is, right on the money. And a good lift, 3 white lights for Coco. Above.
And since the referees on the platform are unanimous, the jury cannot intervene. It will be a no lift for Timo.
We now have 337.5 kilos for Emil Norling, currently sat in squat gold. This will give him a better chance of staying there with Perez Barros to follow. It's a 7.5 kilo jump. Like we said, he's not looking to get a PB today. He's looking to get as big of a total. He knows that Clement and Regin are breathing down his neck.
Yes, they are.
So he's looking to rack up all these kilos here. And there's the smile as we've come to know and love.
What a lifter he is.
3 white lights, a good lift. Quietly France, opening with 200 kilos. 15 kilos below his personal best. And if it's anything like squat, I think it will be pretty comfortable.
Another sink. And a bit of suspense with the lights. Because Coco has had problems in the past with the butt lifting off the bench. Now he's on the board directly with this opener, which is a good thing.
Now also taking 200 kilos, Emil Norling of Sweden. 11 kilos below his personal best. So relatively close to that actually. Perhaps has made some progress on bench.
That
Amazing
would
to
be
see after
amazing.
9 years, yeah.
Yeah. He's been elite for some long years now and still making improvements. It looks great.
Yeah, it's very, very comfortable. And I imagine we'll see him hit a personal best. Stegarkis of Denmark. As I mentioned before, the world record belonging to Rene Keiki of Switzerland, 233.5. I believe he did bench 232.5 in training recently, but I don't think the world record is on his mind today. I think what he wants to push is as high of a total as possible to give Emil a run for his money.
Wow.
And that's what you'd expect from a 230 bencher.
Take the smallest jump, collect kilos. You are very much in a fight for the podium. This is not the time to try and bite more than you can chew.
We now have Coco Clement of France, 207.5 kilos, a 7.5 kilo jump. Just 7.5 behind his own personal best. Pretty comfortable second there for Coco. But knowing Coco, I'm certain he has a grind on him if he needs it.
Yup.
210 kilos now for Emil Norling of Sweden. A 10 kilo jump and just 1 kilo below his personal best. So as we suspected, looking to pace himself for a decent sized PB here.
Yep. If this one moves, there's going to be nowhere else to go than a personal best.
And it is good. 3 white lights, a good lift. Regin Stegarkis of Denmark. A 10 kilo jump, and this will take him into silver for bench press. As we head into the third round. Has a comp PB of 220. We know he's hit more than that in training, but it's about taking what you have on the day.
Apparently he has a lot on the day.
Up there. Coco Clement from France, 215 kilos. 7.5 kilo jump, and this will take him into bench press bronze. for the time being, with Norling to follow at a lighter body weight.
We were hesitating between 5 and 7.5. He opted to go 7.5. Make it move.
It wasn't really even that hard.
Okay, Coco. Okay, Coco.
Looking for a personal best, a 4 kilo PB, a 5 kilo jump, a bronze bench medal, and to keep building that total. Coco is very close now on prognosis, currently ahead.
Yeah, but we know Emil can pull pretty much whatever he wants.
That is a new personal best for Emil. Should that be a good lift? And it is.
Very important for different reasons.
Absolutely. Regin Stegarkis of Denmark fighting for that top spot in prognosis, currently in second overall, in front of Norling, behind Clement. But like we said, they're all really quite big pullers. You cannot count Norling out. He is the front runner in terms of nominations. 225 kilos, a personal best for Regin. And a great call there from the Danish team. It is a good lift, 3 white lights. Stegarkis of Denmark. He is certainly a big name on that podium.
Yeah, this one will give us a hint on how that battle for the crown will go in the 105s.
Has a personal best of 372.5. Wow. 3 white lights, a good lift, and 6 kilos behind now Norling and Clement. And should Mbassi get his second attempt, he looks to be trying to chase him. 342.5 kilos for Emil Norling, a phenomenal deadlifter. Personal best of 380.
The way he just picks up the bar is so impressive. Let's see it, Emil. He just picks it up.
It's very casual. That would be the firefighter in him. There we go, it's a new name for him.
Just a thumbs up.
350 kilos, a personal best of 365, and he is neck and neck with Norling on prognosis. Let's see in comparison how this moves as an opener. It's strong, maybe a little tougher than Norling's, but it is a good lift. 3 white lights.
This is just how he lifts it.
Regin Stegarkis from Denmark taking a 20 kilo jump to 355 kilos. Takes him into deadlift gold provisionally, as well as gold overall for the time being. Of course, with Norling and Clement both to follow, with some pretty huge deadlifts themselves. This is still near 20 kilos below Regin's personal best. He will load up if he needs to, and he might need to.
Yeah, I think he's just building up to a massive third.
There we go, and with that, he already gives himself a 900 kilo total, 3.5 kilos below his total PB. He is pushed by 2 big names, Clement and Norling. Norling now out for 360 kilos for his second attempt to pull him into deadlift gold and back into gold overall from silver, ahead of Stegarkis. The 912.5 total.
And keep in mind that his PB is 380, so he makes easy work of that 360.
3 white lights, a good lift. They still have a chance to change one more time, although Emil Norling does not have the chance, as the bar is loaded. 372.5 kilos takes him back into deadlift gold and would give him a 925 total, which Stegarkis is looking to match at a slightly heavier body weight, so they might want to bump that up if that is what they're going to put on the bar.
Yeah, he'll need to wait to see what Emil Norling does with that kind of weight.
He'll be hard to catch if this is a good lift, and it looks like it will be.
Okay, let's see those lights.
2-1, a good lift. He does get a blue from the far side. We see an attempt. Denmark and France move their attempt. It looks like Stegarkis is going all or nothing. He secured the podium anyway.
And
Oh, jury's overruled it. That is a no lift for Norling, which means he, first of all, is vulnerable, but second of all, both other two lifters have used up their 2 changes. They cannot now move the weight, and I think, oh, they can change it because it was overruled. There is so much going on right now.
There's something going on.
Coco is hyped up, but they are allowed to change it now because of the overrule.
There's drama going on. Going on.
There is so much going on. Let me explain it to you now. Already, Stegarkis and Clement have changed their attempts twice, but because the jury overruled, after they made those changes, they were allowed to re-change as if they had seen it before. So now both teams have dropped in order to push for the win. First up to do so, we have Regin Stegarkis of Denmark, not just looking to pull into the win overall, but also for a World Junior deadlift record and total record. He really is going all or nothing.
Yep.
Either deadlift gold, gold overall, junior deadlift, junior total record. 375 kilos on the bar. He's pulled 372.5 already in his lifetime.
Yeah, you can't doubt that guy. 4 good reasons to pull that bar. Regin Stegarkis from Denmark going all out.
One final time and he gets it moving. He looks like he's almost completed, and no, just at the end there, he was so close. And how heartbreaking is that for Team Denmark? Of the podium behind Mbassi, so even more so, this is all or nothing. Either Coco Clement is your new European champion, or he is off the podium altogether. 375 kilos. He didn't come out for the 370, meaning this is a 25 kilo jump, a 10 kilo personal best. He is your European champion, or he is medalist. Coco Clement of France, one final pull.
Redemption on the line for Corentin Clement. All or nothing. 375.
And he locks it out. That looks like a good lift to me. And 2-1 it is. Your new European champion, as long as the lift holds. I want to hold my breath. We saw Norling get stung before. We watched the replay. And the lift will remain. Coco Clement is your 2025 European Open Classic powerlifting champion in the 105s. And what an end to the competition, ladies and gentlemen. We promised drama, and we delivered. In bronze overalls, Stegarkis with 900 kilos. In silver, in a turn of events, Emil Norling with